Honestly, I'm closer to Snap-on than you are to me.
Bada bop boom pow.
Instant karma is going to get you. It's going to knock you right on the head. Okay? You better get yourself together or you're going to wind up dead. What lyric is that?
Dr. Seuss.
John Lennon, the Beatles.
Oh, well, he's dead.
What's today's anniversary?
It's John Lennon getting shot day.
Good man. This show's about karma. Karma. I'm a big believer in karma. When you're a good person, good karma finds you. When you're a bad person, people wind up dead. But me, go
You
ahead.
said John Lennon's a good man. He was not a good man.
Well, he was. Listen, I don't want to.
Talented, but not a good person.
Okay, I'll go with that. He was very talented. Anyway, listen. So listen, I'm going to talk about a couple things real fast. First of all, we got some of the Advent calendars left, and these been selling fabulously. And every day we've been opening it up and showing you, and getting the new stuff. Today is the 8th, and that's this one, John Lennon Day. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but we got a little magnetizer, demagnetizer in today. And we've been happily building the Vera set. Okay? A lot of fun, right? How much is this?
$79.95.
$79.95, and at the end of your Advent, you're going to have a complete tool set.
Yeah, it's a little late now, but...
Yeah, we still have a couple left. But listen, I put this here for a reason. Because I'm going to talk about karma and how a circumstance put me and a fellow YouTuber together. Now, I'm a little YouTuber. I have 15,000 followers, which is absolutely nothing. But when karma hits you, you can meet somebody very big, and big things happen. And I was out to dinner with a friend of mine, Rob Ferretti, from Super Speeders. You ever meet Rob Ferretti? Rob Ferretti? Nice guy, right?
Yes.
You like him? You don't like him?
I like him. Very nice guy.
He's a good guy. So we were out to dinner with Rob, and this guy shows up. And let me give you a little back history. Mr. Subaru got in an online battle with Chrisfix, okay? And at the time, I didn't know who Chrisfix even was. Didn't know how many followers he had, or even that he lived where, Nick?
In New Jersey.
New Jersey. I didn't know any of this. And me, being the guy I am, I went and protected him online and defended him, which I didn't need to do, apparently, because he has 10 million followers, and I have 15,000. But I came to his defense, and apparently one of his friends is one of our customers, and he told Chris what happened. And Chris reached out to you on Instagram, I think, and thanked you. So I'm out to dinner, and in walks this guy. Now, Chrisfix doesn't show his face, ever. Okay?
No.
So in walks this guy, and my friend Rob's talking to him, and so I go, is he a YouTuber? And he's like, well, yeah, you probably don't recognize him without his helmet on. So then I seen he had a hat that said Chrisfix. So I started talking to him, made small talk with him about the whole Mr. Subaru Ratchet situation. That was all bullshit anyway. And we've had dinner together, and dinner was probably 5 or 6 hours long, and we became friends. And what happened was, we're talking tools, and he was like trying to get some ideas for tools, and he's like, I got a neck light, and I really love it. It's like one of the best things I've ever used. And he's explaining to me all about this neck light. Meanwhile, I was in the original design meeting 5 years ago when he designed this. And I laughed at it. I thought nobody would like it. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So Chris is like, hey, I love this neck light. It's really nice. I go, Chris, I said, my friends own the company. I can get this done for you like that. He's like, really? I said, absolutely. Yes, this is the easiest thing we're going to do. So we put a deal together, and now Chrisfix has his own line of neck lights. Logo's right on there. Rechargeable. Chrisfix blue, Chrisfix logo. And one of the most important things to Chris was, what do you remember what it was?
Yes.
What?
Warranty information.
But no, besides that. The box.
The box.
He
yes.
wanted the box because throw me a regular neck light. You have to get up. I know. With the shot, Frank, shot clock. And it's funny when you get tools made, it's not easy. There's a lot of work involved in it. You know, it's so. Chris was very adamant about having a box that the people would be proud to own, save, keep, or look at. This is how it normally comes in. It's called the clamshell packaging. And he didn't want this. He wanted a box. So we had the box made. Okay? Wanted the warranty information in the box. He's very concerned about his customers. You walk in my store, this light costs $49.95. That's the price. Well, actually $49 right there. That's the price. On our website, on everything, how much is this light?
$49.
But he is big about giving a fair value. I think he's insane. He left $10 on the table, but listen, that's what he wanted. He wanted you guys to get a good value, and this is $39.95. And there's only one place in the world you can buy these, Nick. Where?
JerseyDiscountTool.com.
That's it. Our website, our app. That's the only place you can buy these. We got a deal with him, and we're going to be the distributor of the Chrisfix line of tools.
I think people really appreciated him doing that.
You know what? And listen, me and Chris had dinner for 6 hours, and one of the things we talked about was he's a fellow New Jerseyan, so he's got a lot of the same attitude, beliefs I do, and we're not big on the whole Amazon world and corporate takeover of America. So when I said to him, I said, dude, I can put that deal together for you, and and he's like, well, how do we get it to Amazon, this and that, and I go, well, we can do it. He's like, you can ship all these. We bought thousands of these. Thousands. I'm not allowed to say the exact number today, but thousands. A lot. A lot?
A lot.
A lot. So, that said, I said we can easily take this task on, and I guarantee we will have the best shipping experience you'll ever have in your life. And we also teamed up, and we sent him some samples of tools that we sell, this being one of them. This is the... we call it an Aerotech skinner, but Chris put his name on it, and he's going to do some upcoming videos and show you how useful this tool is. And he's got a lot of stuff coming up. Me and him, I talk to him just about every day. Every day, right?
Yeah, I'm excited for the next thing that's coming out.
Which one? Give me a little hint. Which one?
The mini thing.
Yeah, it's funny. And listen, I'm in the tool business for almost 40 years. And I know most manufacturers. I have most manufacturers' telephone numbers, emails. I can get a lot of deals done. And this is we're gonna have a lot of fun with this because we have something. The next thing we have coming out, which is probably 4 to 5 weeks out, maybe, Nick. Right, 4 or 5 weeks. So, and you're not gonna see this video until he releases the video that he's doing, which I think he filmed yesterday, and he's supposed to release it. I don't know, in the next day or two. I can text him and ask him. I should text him right now. Watch. Let me see.
How's your phone?
1 second, guys. Just bear with me.
You think it's the same guy?
Probably.
When do you think your video will be released with the neck light? Just curious. Okay. That's taken care of. I texted Chrisfix live on the air because I got his number. So, as soon as he releases that, we'll release this, and we can have a two-prong assault. And I'm sure more people will see it on his channel than our channel. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to assume.
That was Chris. He got back to me already.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
He said Monday or Tuesday, and he's filming and editing. Just checking because I need to release my video after yours. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying to you is karma. That's how this all started. Is you do good things in life, good things come back to you. And I defended somebody who did need to be defended, and this came to fruition. And I met some really good friends.
Fruition.
How do you say it?
Fruition? I think?
Fruition.
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 Fruition. So anyway, so we have this deal for $39.95, and I think we're doing a combo pack for $58.95.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the app website, download the newest version of the app, Jdtco. And while I got
We have a whole Chrisfix.
hang on, he said, hell yeah. How do you do with the seal so far? The single post. I'll answer that.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
After the video, we'll.
Yeah, we don't want to tell any. We don't want to tell any secrets. But yeah, so by the time you see this, he'll have done his video. If you do not follow Chrisfix, he has 9,930,000 followers. Get my
10 million.
huh?
10 million.
Did he hit 10 million?
He's at 10 million.
Excuse me. When I met him, he had 8 million. Got 2 million more like that. It's funny, you know, he's got 9 million, Rob's got 1 million, I got 15,000. Why? Life's not fair. I don't care. Listen, if I had 10 followers, I'd still do the same show.
Oh no, he's got not yet 9.9.
I was right.
3 million.
993, right?
That's 10.
Oh, it's
Round up.
he's closer to 10 than I am to 1. I was watching this video. It was a basketball player. He's the worst basketball player in the league. The worst. He's the ranked worst professional basketball player in the league, right? And he gets like online. He gets like decimated. You know how much he sucks. And you know what he says?
What?
I'm closer to LeBron James than you are to me.
Wow.
Think about that. Think about that. So when somebody says, you know, snap on, it's like, honestly, I'm closer to snap on than you are to me.
Bada bop boom pow.
Think about it. Some local dealer who's trolling me online. Who's closer to who? Bat straps back in stock. Listen, I know it's the world's stupidest idea, but if you put this on your tool, your battery will not fall off, and everything will last a lot longer. And to date, we have sold almost 35,000 of these to date. So yes, they work. We got companies that buy them 50 at a time, 100. What's most sure did at a time? Was it 100?
Yeah, there's a tool dealer that buys a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hundreds. There's a Fastenal out west that really likes them too.
Big seller, and I just got a ton of them in. I make this in my basement.
And we're gonna have bulk options available as well.
Yeah, we're gonna do like 3 packs, 10 packs, 20 packs. So we're gonna do all that soon. And guys, check it out. These are the prototypes for the new Milwaukee Impacts. The prototypes. They came in, we put them on, went with a more flat green this time just to be a little different.
It's a different material, looks like.
Yeah, nice. Same material, different texture. It's a little flat green. We're going to make a few little improvements on it. We're going to bring it back a little bit, make it a little tighter, sexier. It's like a bikini. You want you want a little skin to show. Okay? And we're going to do green and black, and we're on the fence, but we're probably going to do red also.
Yeah, do you guys think we should do red?
Should we do red or not? Okay. So yeah, so this is these. Raise the price, please. We're too cheap with these.
$25?
Milwaukee's getting 50. We're leaving $25 on the table for a better product.
Made in America.
Made in America, USA, like me. All right. Yeah, and it's funny because the day I met Chris, and we always say Chrisfix. It drives me crazy because his name is Chris. And Chrisfix. So the day I met him, he was like, yeah, I can't believe you live in New Jersey. He's like, well, yeah, I'm moving next week. I'm like, where are you going? He moved to Florida. Team Jdtco is going down to Florida, Tampa area to go to the hockey game, and Chris is going with us.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big hockey fan, but he's not a Devil fan. He's a Ranger fan. I don't know how I like to feel about that.
And what does that make? Ketchup.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, let me tell you something. He's a good guy. He's very, let me tell you, I'm gonna give Chrisfix a quick plug, okay? Because like he's a big YouTuber, huge, young guy, very humble. And when we had dinner, the thing we talked about, because we do a lot of charity stuff, a lot of giving back. We do, we do donations and stuff like that. And he brought it up. I did. He gives back to the community very much, even more than we do. Believe it or not, he's done some big donations, big giveaways. So he's a very it's funny, like you see all these YouTubers, they'll trash him, trash me, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, we do our local town, we do a lot for this local town, we do, and he does also, but so I'm getting off track, but he gave his dad a Maserati, okay? Before that, he gave his mom a Thunderbird. I didn't see no kids buy me cars yet. Nick, I wear a size GT3 RS.
Me too.
Yeah, it's funny because like I'm like, hey Nick, I send Nick these videos. I'm like, hey buddy, maybe you can get me a little Porsche or something like that. All right, guys, listen to me. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I shot more videos this week than my head could stand, so make sure we get them all on, Frankie. Get this one packaged like a present, wrap it, put a bow on it, and we're gonna release it probably Wednesday. Get this one packaged like a present, wrap it, put a bow on it, and we're gonna release it. Get this one packaged like a present, wrap it, put a bow on it, and we're gonna release it probably Wednesday. probably Wednesday after Mr. Fix releases his. We have to let him go first, right?
Yeah.
You want to scoop him? You want to scoop him?
No.
You want to
No,
scoop him?
no.
Let's scoop him.
That'll be a
Let's scoop him.
tragic end.
Frank, release this live now. Scoop him.
Tragic end to the relationship.
He'll be like, Chris will be like, hey guys, nice knowing you. Delete. Nah, he's a good guy. I would never listen. We go back and forth with a lot of proprietary stuff and everything's hush hush. But before we did this, we talked to him and we're gonna make this nice. And and this is the first deal we've done. This is the second, and we have about 6 or 8 more in the works. And Mr. Subaru, if you're listening, that bad karma is gonna get you too. Peace.